Hello. Hello, everyone. I see a lot of names that I recognize on that list of participants. That's awesome. We weren't quite sure who we were going to get today or if we were going to get anybody today, but that is wonderful. We'll just wait another maybe minute for some of the folks that are going to be showing up a little bit later. If you see me kind of glancing off to the left, I have my main screen up on the left that I can see people, but I have my camera kind of to the right. So if that's what's going on, now you kind of understand why my eyes are going different directions. But it's great to see so many people. Looks like we have close to, I don't know, 15, 20 people. So that's very good. So I think we're going to start. So hello, everyone. Welcome to the virtual version of the Fort Ord National Monument Public Lands Day and Make a Difference Day celebration. I'm Eric Morgan, and I'm the BLM's National Monument Manager. And today I am joined by most of our monumental team who's up there. This virtual ceremony is being recorded, and it will be posted on our social media pages with closed captioning for the hearing impaired for those unable to join us today. Now at Fort Ord, this is kind of a weird one, but this will be our 19th year of celebrating these national treasures known as your public lands and the people that take care of these special places. Now, normally at this time of the year, we have a volunteer day and a luncheon ceremony to honor this special day of celebration. Also, normally, we usually induct superstar partners into the Fort Ord National Monument Hall of Fame during these ceremonies. Well, the COVID-19 pandemic has changed things for all of us, and today we are trying something different and streaming our ceremony through social media. Now, although this year everything is virtual through Zoom, we still will be thanking volunteers who work with us throughout the year, and those special superstars that will be joining 60 other honorees in the Hall of Fame. Now, without further ado, I'd like to share with you a video that our very own Tammy Jekyll put together of many of the volunteers that worked with us this year. We actually have had a lot of volunteer work done this year, even during the COVID shelter-at-place period. So if you bear with me, I'm going to try to share my screen. While I do, I'm going to ask if you're able to mute your audio and your camera so that we could stream this to the greatest amount of people as possible. So hold on, and I'm going to try to share my screen and share this video. Well, I have to say that I've been whistling that music all day today. So that whistle song is just stuck in my head. It's just wonderful. And every time I think about that tune, all the images of all the awesome volunteers that have worked with us just kind of pops in my head. So it's just great. So this is kind of a point of the ceremony where we're going to induct some new superstars into the Hall of Fame. So let's do the drum roll. It's exciting. I'm going to hand the reins over to Sarah Sprague.
I have the honor of inducting Phil Craig into our lovely Fort Ord Hall of Fame. It's been a long time coming. One of the reasons that it's been so long coming is because Phil is just that modest of a guy. He never misses a trail day. The only time he ever does is when he's off on a mountain biking adventure. And I've seen him out and about enjoying some of his handiwork, but I'm sure he wasn't really taking in the time to enjoy his handiwork as much as just enjoying the moment itself. So I would love to congratulate Phil on being inducted into our Hall of Fame.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. And now, Phil, do you have anything else to add?
No, just I really appreciate our BLM team and all the good communication they do. We're lucky to have you guys.
Thank you very much. Now I'll hand the reins over to Bruce to induct his inductee.
What's the name of my inductee?
Apparently it's before,
Oh yeah,
or it's before, during, or after
Robert Burton. How can I forget Robert Burton? I'm just kidding. I love Robert, and I'm so proud to be able to induct Robert Burton, PhD, into our Hall of Fame. Rob is a complete joy to work with, even when we disagree, Rob. And it's because you immensely enjoy being out in the field with your students. And that is just a contagious enthusiasm that you share science and what's going on in the field. Here in the middle picture, Rob is pointing out a burrowing owl burrow. The burrowing owl had come out of this hole, and so he stopped what he was doing, and everybody was there to learn about burrowing owls for the moment. But he has shared a lot of time, his personal time and his professional time with his students on Fort Ord, whether it be his quantitative field methods classes or his 3 years, 3 different capstone classes of about approximately 10 students, some of whom are on the call today, doing research and monitoring for our goat grazing program. And so, Rob, under your tutelage, we've really thrived. And before Rob, we had to our left a lot of ripgut brome and other weedy non-native grasslands. And then during Rob, we did a lot of monitoring and a lot of goat grazing. And then after Rob, we are moving more toward what you see on the right, which is a beautiful bunch grass mixed with native forbs in our grasslands. So there you go. That's the result of before Rob and after Rob. And I hope, Rob, that we have a very fruitful and productive future continuing what you've done with us here at BLM. We very much appreciate you. Thank you, Robert Burton.
Thank you. Can you hear me okay? Audio okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I appreciate that very much. I do very much, and I've enjoyed working with you. And I do have a couple of things to say. You had mentioned about talking about working on what we've been doing on Fort Ord. As Bruce alluded to, we've been primarily focused on the beautiful grasslands, which are just extraordinary. And we've been doing all sorts of things, such as evaluating the effects of the grazing on biomass, species diversity, and more recently in capstone, really quantifying the response of native bunchgrass communities and exotic grasses to this very, very focused grazing management. So we are really refining that as a very precise tool, which is really cool. So we've learned a lot, and I really look forward to continuing that collaboration. I did want to say something about, the bigger picture of this is this connection between CSUMB and BLM. And the Applied Environmental Science Department in particular at CSUMB. This has created an incredible educational opportunity for students. Students are gaining experience on how to conduct field research, like really rich experience. and how to think through and solve real problems, real challenges. And beyond the class, numerous students that have taken classes with me have gone to become volunteers and interns and even working for BLM. And so we've seen that these experiences these students have working out there are very real and have led to real opportunities, jobs, and so on. So, and I also want to acknowledge all the people who contributed to this. So it's been numerous faculty and numerous graduate students and undergraduate students, and the entire BLM group who has just embraced this and contributed to this collaboration. So my hat's off to Bruce and Chris and Eric Morgan and everyone else that has created such a positive and collaborative working and learning environment. And I can't wait to get back out there. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you very much, Rob. And now I'm going to pass the baton to Christopher Hart. Take it away, Chris.
Cool. So the last award that we're going to be giving is to Cassandra Ts. Cassandra is one of the CSUMB volunteers that Rob Burton was talking about. Cassandra has volunteered off and on for the last 2 years. And the thing that really stands out Cassandra is her love for Fort Ord. Like, she has a genuine zeal for Fort Ord. She's loving every minute of every second of all the different volunteer work that we do, whether it's a big job, small job, really difficult job, or really easy job. She just loves being outside, loves being on Fort Ord, and it's such an honor to be able to give this award that Rob and others and Cassandra are going to get, and hopefully it shows on the screen. Cassandra, do you have anything you would like to say?
Thank you very much, Chris. It's an honor to be chosen for this. I can't wait to get back out to the BLM. It's been quite a semester already with school and work, so I haven't been able to go, as much as I want to, but hopefully soon. I really enjoy volunteering there. It's really impacted my career goal. I actually totally changed my concentration and added a minor to more reflect the interests that I've gained while volunteering at the BLM. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Bruce.
Cool. Well, thank you very much, Cassandra. Now I think we're going to turn it over to Eric Morgan for some closing remarks.
Okay, so if it's possible, Sarah, I don't know if you have the ability to do it as the hostess with the mostest, but if you can unmute everybody, because we're going to give everybody a round of applause on the virtual world. So let's give all those superstars a round of applause. Yeah, I heard a squeak. I hope that was on purpose. I don't know what that was. Anyway, congratulations so much. Thank you so much for everything you do, all of the 3 superstars and everybody else. I'm looking at this list of people that are attending today, and there's all these names that are at every Public Lands Day, and it's unfortunate that we can't have a day-to-day and spend some time, have lunch and all that fun stuff that we normally do for Public Lands Day. But I would say, volunteers like the 3 inductee Hall of Famers, the 60 that they're joining that are in the Hall of Fame list, and everybody on this call that's volunteered at one point or another, you really keep the monument running. And we are extremely grateful for your contributions. And we feel very fortunate to be managing such a wonderful area. We say that almost every day our team talks, and we just think how lucky we are to be managing this wonderful place, living in such a great community that has so much support. That doesn't happen everywhere. And so we really, don't take it for granted. We realize that it's really special, and we are lucky. And as such, we know we have a real special role to play in transforming, half of this former Army base into the best national monument in the entire United States of America. That's our goal. So we're there, but we're going to even do better. So it's just a special community, special lands, and we're very lucky. I really appreciate all of us, really appreciate that you joined us today for this virtual ceremony. So on behalf of the BLM and the Fort Ord National Monument team, we wish you and your families health and happiness, And we look forward to seeing you all again, hopefully in person very soon. So take care, everybody.
Awesome. Thank you
Take
very
care.
much.
Thanks, everybody. Great to see everyone.
Same back.
Can we get the squeak again?
Thank you.